Hey, people, it's your boy Chubb Rock. There's a new sheriff in town, Southern Edge Beverage Company. And let me tell you, you better taste the edge. Watch this. Taste the edge. Sweet tea vodka, salted caramel whiskey will rock you. The taste is smooth and refreshing. Gluten-free, no harsh burn for the blessing. Make it neat. Have it on ice. Buy both bottles. Have it twice. Mix with your favorite fruit juice. Nice. Mix a liqueur combo. Hype. We're black owned. Yeah. Finest in Atlanta telephone. College Park. Check this bone. Sweet tea, vodka, fix your fam. Southern Edge Beverages, Instagram. Salted caramel whiskey on the edge. New sheriff in town, baby. Taste the edge. Southern Edge can be found in the following locations in the metro Atlanta area. Total Wine and More in Alpharetta. Camp Creek World of Beverages. Prohibition Liquor. Firewater Package. Crest Wine and Spirits and Bim's Package Store. It's time to taste the edge. Southern Edge, baby.
Yeah. Okay. Swerving my Suburbans, swerving in my Suburbans. The choppers blocker, the coppers gon' try not just when I'm swerving my Suburban, swerving in my Suburban. I'm on swerve, swerving my Suburban, swerving in my Suburban. The choppers blocker, the coppers gon' try not just when I'm swerving my Suburban, swerving in my Suburban. I'm on swerve. Riding through the city, dirty money like Diddy. Got a bad chick with me, she want me to stroke a kitty. That kush smoke got me on the highway doing 50 plus your boy on swerve. Like I want the cops to get me, baby girl on the road. Say she like the way I do things, nickname me Staircase. Stepping up my shoe game, slide to the nudie bar, put a couple stacks on it. Find a hotel bed, put a couple backs on it. I'm on swerve, I'm on swerve at the drive-thru. Try and keep my tires off the curb. Rock already told you with swagger we stepping. Got the shorty on your arm looking at my retro 7. Bet that get you quite offended. You look at me with ice grill. I ain't sweating you, dog. I'm higher than a light bill. So keep it easy with the move swings. Sucker knuckles tripping, no shoestrings. Who bang? Swerving my Suburbans, swerving in my Suburbans. The choppers blocker, the coppers gon' try not cause when I'm swerving my Suburban, swerving in my Suburban. I'm on swerve, swerving my Suburban, swerving in my Suburban. The choppers blocker, the coppers gon' try not cause when I'm swerving my Suburban, swerving in my Suburban. I'm on swerve. In the club with my mans, got a drink in each hand. Mommy bustin' it open, all a boy can say is in. Plus she came with her girls, put them on with the homies. Get a little sweaty, grab a bite at the Shoney's. Swerving my Suburban, I got a few bottles. So rockin' cranberry and I'm stepping on the throttle. Inhale the perp, ooh yeah, like Randy Savage. These chumps hating on me cause they smoking on the average. Fresh pair of Air Max, brand new fitted. You saying something about money?
The Two Last Twos are brought to you by Southern Edge Beverage Company. The sweet tea flavored vodka and salted caramel flavored whiskey. You're probably watching this on a replay. Stop it. Pause the video. Pull out your phone and scan the little QR code right there. And buy you a bottle. Buy two, as the great Chubb Rock says. Buy 2 bottles of the Southern Edge salted caramel whiskey, sweet tea flavored vodka. It's just phenomenal. Trust me, you will like it. I haven't received any complaints at all about Southern Edge. I mean, it is fantastic. You can drink it straight. You can drink it neat, but just phenomenal. Southern Edge Beverage Company, southernedgebeverageco.com.
Hey, people, it's your boy Chubb Rock. There's a new sheriff in town, Southern Edge Beverage Company. And let me tell you, you better taste the edge. Watch this. Taste the edge. Sweet tea vodka, salted caramel whiskey will rock you. The taste is smooth and refreshing. Gluten-free, no harsh burn for the blessing. Make it neat. Have it on ice. Buy both bottles. Have it twice. Mix with your favorite fruit juice. Nice. Mix a liqueur combo. Hype. We're black owned. Yeah. Finest in Atlanta telephone. College Park. Check this bone. Sweet tea, vodka, fix your fam. Southern Edge Beverages, Instagram. Salted caramel whiskey on the edge. New sheriff in town, baby. Taste the edge. Southern Edge can be found in the following locations in the metro Atlanta area. Total Wine and More in Alpharetta. Camp Creek World of Beverages, Prohibition Liquor, Firewater Package, Crest Wine and Spirits, and Bim's Package Store. It's time to taste the edge. Southern Edge, baby.
Welcome to the Two Live Stews Court of No Appeal, honey, where the truth and justice do not live, and rulings and order are merely a suggestion. Where the Honorable, sometimes, Judge Hollywood presides. All rise.
Okay, BMS, this is what they want. That family shit. Dirty. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Bonds that can't be broken. Watch it. Hey yo, we family. 3 times we heat rhymes, eye to eye, Jinx, X and I. A bond that will never die. Wise guys will split the pie. Big style, hypnotize. I'm back home, the shark in the town. Let the fin roam, my fam in the zone. See how we rock well, exotic flow. Crystal seashells, never sleep where the beast dwell. Monster the music, you the shit, then prove it. This is hip hop, get your shit chopped. It's been a long time coming on the same track with fam dumping. Look how your man's gunning for fam, cause we all stand for something. Salute the fans production, producing mass destruction. We ask nothing, command respect, that's the law of construction. Back in the south with a Dutch in my mouth, fam. That's what I'm all about, damn. 3 deep when we rolling out. Leave your face posted out. Double holster, twin toasted out. Your style bitch, watch me hold it out. Get money. Every day with fam is sunny. We get money. Every day with fam is sunny. We family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. The jester, nobody does it better. Ain't nothing like fam riding a beat like a bike. When it comes to this rap shit, yeah, I know we out of sight. Every nigga about on tongue confess that Jinx is the best. BMX Supreme Jester, who gon' run up and test? I'm outside the gate, not in the bleachers or sideline. That mean that I ain't playing, motherfucker, I'm bout mine. You had your time, now it's mine to shine. I'm hungry when I spit, can't you hear it in the rhyme?
Okay. We have the new advertising rate sheets. Okay, so if you'd like to advertise with the Two Live Stews, you can do that. Very simply, email me, sme.dougstewart@gmail.com. We've got rates to advertise on the show for any budget, for the most part. We tried to, and that's why it took so long to put it together. We wanted to make sure that we could accommodate, all budgets. All right, so sme.dougstewart@gmail.com, and we'll send you the rate sheet. And advertise with the Stews. I mean, we got a bunch of different ways we can advertise your business. If you own an internet business where you're doing most of your business on the web, or if you live in Atlanta in particular, this is perfect for you because we reach those 2 groups of buyers, put it like that.
Right. So we can work with everybody's budget. So if someone calls and they just ain't got no bread, you're going to figure something out.
Yeah,
is that what you're saying?
We'll figure something out.
That's bullshiggity. We're not gonna figure something out if they ain't got no paper. We're not doing that.
Stews, I got $50. All right, this is what you get $50. we'll give you a fist. Shouts out to so and so business, and we'll give you a fist.
Because you look so sweet. I wish I could take some moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No, I wish I could taste the moment. Been around the world, hey, but there's nothing like that Southern Edge, girl. No, I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern Edge, girl. Yeah. Oh, can girl, pour me a one. Better yet, make it soon. They say the night is young. With this cup like the fountain in you. Shining. Tell me what your sign is. Tell me what you drink, little lady. I could buy by the bottle, I promise. Because you look so sweet. Woo. I wish I could take some moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No. I wish I could take some moment. Been around the world, hey. But there's nothing like that Southern edge, girl. No. I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern edge, girl.
Hey, people, it's your boy Chubb Rock. There's a new sheriff in town, Southern Edge Beverage Company. And let me tell you, you better taste the edge. Watch this. Taste the edge. Sweet tea vodka, salted caramel whiskey will rock you. The taste is smooth and refreshing. Gluten-free, no harsh burn for the blessing. Make it neat. Have it on ice. Buy both bottles. Have it twice. Mix with your favorite fruit juice. Nice. Mix a liqueur combo. Hype. We're black owned. Yeah. Find us in Atlanta telephone. College Bar. Check this bone. Sweet tea, vodka, fix your fam. Southern Edge Beverages, Instagram. Salted caramel whiskey on the edge. New sheriff in town, baby. Taste the edge. Southern Edge can be found in the following locations in the metro Atlanta area. Total Wine and More in Alpharetta. Camp Creek World of Beverages. Prohibition Liquor. Firewater Package. Crest Wine and Spirits. And Bim's Package Store. It's time to taste the edge. Southern Edge, baby.
The Two Live Stews are brought to you by Southern Edge Beverage Company. The sweet tea flavored vodka and salted caramel flavored whiskey. You're probably watching this on a replay. Stop it. Pause the video. Pull out your phone and scan the little QR code right there. And buy you a bottle. Buy two, as the great Chubb Rock says. Buy 2 bottles of the Southern Edge salted caramel whiskey, sweet tea flavored vodka. It's just phenomenal. Trust me, you will like it. I haven't received any complaints at all about Southern Edge. I mean, it is fantastic. You can drink it straight. You can drink it neat, but just phenomenal. Southern Edge Beverage Company, southernedgebeverageco.com.
Hey, people, it's your boy Chubb Rock. There's a new sheriff in town, Southern Edge Beverage Company. And let me tell you, you better taste.
Stewart Media and Entertainment presents the Two Live Stews Experience. We back, Sha'Carri! This right here, this ain't your ordinary-ish.
Two Live Stews Experience, Ryan Stewart, Doug Stewart, baby, we back. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yes, we are back. It's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you, but them folks sat us down forcefully. What up to the Qs?
Do not let anyone confuse you. The Two Live Stews started this shit.
The Two Live Stews Experience, shouty. If you not stewing, what the hell are you doing?
And we've got to thank God every minute of every day. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Shouts out to my man Microwave, Fly Tie, and the great T Pitts. Good morning to all three of y'all. Rel Scott gets an honorable mention this morning. And good morning to you, Dougie Stu. What's up, player?
Good morning. How are you, sir?
Man, doing absolutely wonderful, man.
So I can tell in your voice a little bit that you had a long weekend.
That's a lie, man. I'm not doing well.
As you can tell, I've had a long weekend too. My voice, but it's gonna be okay. We're gonna fight through it.
I'm more tired this morning than I've been in years. And shouts out to the good folks from Southern Edge. We were in Tampa this past weekend enjoying our 84th International Conclave, as well as doing several events with the good folks from the Southern Edge Beverage Company. Check them out on the web at southernedgebeverageco.com, as Nadi just showed you. We had several events. We were in several bars, and my mission while going to Tampa was to visit every bar that had Southern Edge inside of it. I wasn't able to accomplish that. I hit several of them, but it was an outstanding time had by all, man. And I'm wore out.
Yeah, the Qs did it real big this weekend, man, in Tampa, Florida. You saw that video Plies made? Plies said, if your old lady told you she going to Tampa for a business meeting or, just to hang out with a classmate from college, don't believe it. Don't believe it. Plies slammer jammer.
For the record, Plies loves the bros.
Yeah. It's Plies, right? Plies. I think it's Plies. I don't think it's Plies.
Plies. Yeah. Say it however you want, man. As a matter of fact, let's get some clarification on that and welcome in the great Naughty Dread. He's producing the show this morning. Dread, what's up, man?
What's going on, man?
Plies.
It's plies, right?
Plies. It's Plies.
Like how black folks say pliers, we just say plies. Hand me the plies.
Hand me the plies. Absolutely. That's exactly right. Hand me the plies.
Naughty, we appreciate you, man. Tree is away on vacay, taking some downtime. It's that time of year where people should get breaks. All is away, but she's still going to participate today. So we're looking forward to a good show, man. Yeah, Plaza is a huge supporter of the bros. He talks about it quite often and how if you don't have a cute dog friend, you don't have a real friend.
Right.
So a cute dog friend will do whatever you need him to do. If you need to move your whole house in 2 hours, a cute dog friend will make a few calls and get the entire house moved.
Did you know he played college football?
I read that. I read that someplace.
Yeah, he played wide receiver, I think, at a small school in Texas. There's a couple of pictures out there of him on the field. And so was an athlete. Love that. Hey, a couple of reminders. We have decided there's so much stuff to get into, and we've been gone for so long that we're going to do a pop-up show tonight. We are going to do a quick pop-up show tonight to talk about all the other things that we aren't going to be able to get into right now. That's the other announcement. I only can do an hour. I got to be out of here at 8. I got to go make the donuts.
Real quick.
Go ahead.
Please remember what you were going to say, where you're going to say it, please.
Okay. All right, we got to get to this Bron stuff.
At some point in time, you got to make some decisions, man. You're either going to support this show and do the show, or you're going to go work for the man. You got to make a decision, man.
Well, the decision can be made for me very easy. I just need Southern Edge to stroke me a check for a substantial amount of money. And I will promote Southern Edge. I'll promote all of our other sponsors all day long. Instead of 8 hours of making donuts, talk Southern Edge. We'll talk anything y'all want to talk about, man. But until then, it's not going to happen. So 8 p.m. tonight, let's do a pop-up show. We want to talk about the Olympic trials. We want to talk about NBA free agency.
Caitlin and Diana Taurasi.
Caitlin and Diana.
About her.
Yeah. And also, we have to talk about them BET awards from last night. We have to talk about the BET awards from last night, man.
Yeah, man. Can I say one thing about that?
I don't want to say nothing. Now, I know most people can probably guess my feelings about it, about the BET awards, because if you've listened to us anytime over the last 23 years, you probably know I'm pretty conservative in my thoughts and my hip-hop taste. But I'm not going to say nothing. On the pop-up show tonight at 8 p.m., I'll tell you exactly how I feel.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm going to hold my comments for the pop-up show as well. But I'm going to say this one thing.
You will go back and forth. You just say I'm not going to say it. Then you say I'm going to say what's one thing.
You're right. You're right. I'll save it. I'll save it.
Pop-up show tonight.
My daughter was never mind. You're right. Pop-up show tonight, 8:00.
Pop-up show tonight.
Y'all make sure you pass the word to your friends and for the stews. Let everyone know that tonight at 8:00 we're going to be doing a pop-up show to talk about a litany of things that we aren't able to discuss this morning in our brief time with you because Doug has to go make the donuts.
Do we want to do 8 Or we want to do 7. I mean, we can. What do you think?
Oh, it doesn't matter to me.
We'll come with a determination by the end of today's show. I want to ask Arlie.
I think 8 would be better.
You think 8 would be better?
I think 8 would be better.
You think 8 people would be trying to go to bed?
Well,
Not really.
I think
nobody watching the show is going to be in bed tonight. 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think 8 o'clock would be perfectly fine.
All right,
But it
man.
needs to be discussed.
So the number one story, man, all over the world, since the NBA draft. So the draft was Thursday. I think it started Thursday.
Was it Wednesday and Thursday, I think?
Yeah. So we haven't done a show since last week, Monday, because we were in Tampa this past weekend, and we went to Tampa like on Wednesday. I got there Wednesday afternoon. I think you did too as well.
Great job, Tree. Great job, Arlie. Great job, Dredd, with your participation in last week's show. I think Tree put something together for us. It was absolutely outstanding. You guys did an excellent job.
So the big news, NBA draft, and the Los Angeles Lakers selected LeBron James' son, Bronny James, with the 55th pick in the draft. Do you remember me saying like 2 weeks ago that this was going to happen?
Yes.
Yeah. I said this was going to happen. You know why I said it was going to happen? Because it seems like the Lakers are in the drama game. And I don't know if the drama is to be blamed all on LeBron, but it seems like they're more in the entertainment. And who did a video on this? Paul Pierce did a video on this. It seems like they're in the entertainment, drama, sell seats, front lines, headlines in the newspaper type business, and not, about winning basketball games. Let me just say this one thing first, and then you can go and I got several of the thoughts I actually took and wrote down some notes.
I want to share all of those thoughts, all of them.
The number one thing I want to say before I say anything else is, and
this is the Two Live Stews and the Two Live Stews experience.
Right. For people watching the show, and I'm a Laker fan since maybe 83. Okay. We talking Norm Nixon, Jamal Wilkes, cats like that.
Jerry West.
When Magic first got there, I think is when I became a Laker fan. So I'm 54 years old right now. You can do the math. I am 100% okay with LeBron pulling these strings to get his son drafted to the Lakers.
Read my quote on the page under my name at One Live Stew. What does it say?
Fan of nepotism.
Damn right.
Now I'm not that big of a fan of nepotism, and I'll tell you here in a second.
You know what? I need to correct that.
Mm-hmm.
I need to correct that. It says it needs to say fan of black nepotism.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Right.
I'll get to that point in a second. But what are your thoughts about the Lakers drafting LeBron James' son? And LeBron spoke this into existence a couple of years ago. When he said it, I was doing the math, and I was like, he gonna be this year this much old, and Bronny gonna be this age, and Bronny's really not that tall. Like, I don't think he's gonna get drafted. He's a good basketball player from what I understand in AAU circus, but he's not that great to play in the NBA. LeBron said this years ago, and it happened.
There's 2 players that got drafted in this last draft that have stats less than Bronny James from USC. And Bronny's stats are very, very low. But there's 2 players that were drafted.
I think he was averaging like 5 points a year in his 1 year in college basketball at USC.
So that's my first take. My second take, man, is I'm a LeBron James fan, LeBron James supporter. I think that LeBron James has been amazing for the game of basketball. I think LeBron James does more for his people than people really understand or recognize. That being said, I knew this was going to happen. LeBron deserves this to happen, and it's the least that we can do to support him to make this happen.
So you're a Laker supporter now.
He has done more than his share of deeds that need to be done on anyone's behalf when it comes to being an athlete, being a pillar in the community, being a philanthropist, being a father, being a husband. He's pretty much done everything right. And if he wants his son to go out with him as he leaves in his last 2 or 3 years, good for LeBron. And the Lakers would have been dumb if they didn't do it. He's the reason. This is the reason why he's opting out. This is the reason why they're redoing the contract. This is the reason why he's staying in LA.
So the 55th pick, most of the time, I would guess they probably don't even make the team. Okay,
right.
which leads me to the next point.
Mhm.
If he gets in camp and clearly he sucks, and like most
No.
55 players don't make the team, like I just said,
Answer's no.
do they still keep him? No, no. To me, this almost is set up like a done deal where they have to keep him.
Oh, no question.
Right, they're not going to cut him. Am I right about that?
As long as LeBron is a Laker, Bronny James will be a Laker. If they shake Bronny James down because he misses every shot in training camp, turns the ball over like Caitlin Clark, if they shake him down, they're going to have a problem with his daddy.
You brought up another point I wanted to make. I think that the scrutiny to Bronny James is going to be comparable to the scrutiny from his teammates and from the rest of the league, as much or more than Caitlin Clark is getting.
More.
Because think about it.
More.
Everybody who he comes in contact with in that league, every player, even on his own team, I'm going to say, man,
want some of that action.
Only reason you're here because of your daddy. Right. Everybody going to say that. Am I wrong or right?
No, you're right. You're right. It's
let me say this.
Please,
if Nadi can throw up that slide, if you remember watching the video of when it happened live, when he got drafted, he didn't even look comfortable, man, because he know in the back of his mind, he was saying, man, all this is just happening because my daddy played for the Lakers.
I disagree.
Oh, my daddy's great. He didn't really look excited. Did he look excited to you?
I disagree with you totally. He looked like a young man that was in awe of his dreams being reached and realized. That's what he looked like to me.
Come on, son.
No, that's what he
Come
looked
on,
like to me.
son.
Yeah, no. He was taken back by the moment. And as someone that has had this moment in the past, there was times when I got a phone call from Chuck Schmidt, the general manager of the Detroit Lions, after putting that phone down right before my name was called, because I received like 2 or 3 calls that day. After putting that phone down, before telling everybody it was the Lions on the phone, I had about a 30 to 45 second window of where I just sat and all like, oh shit, I did it. Oh wow, God has really blessed me to be able to do this. This is wow. So I was just like Bronny was for about 45 seconds to a minute. So I get it. I totally get it.
Okay. Third point I want to make, and you're watching the Two Live Stews experience. You watch The Wire, right?
My favorite show. I watch it every Christmas holiday in its entirety.
So I've seen The Wire front and back maybe 4 or 5 times.
Yep.
You remember the scene, and you're watching the Two Live Stews experience. You remember the scene where, and this just came to me just now.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. You got to remember this real quick. I'll remind you. You got to remember this real quick.
Okay.
Let me write that down. Okay.
No, I'm going to remember it. No. Okay. I'm thinking, I got it. Do you remember in The Wire? Go ahead.
Bronny's going to be scrutinized more than Caitlin Clark.
Okay.
I didn't answer that. You asked me that a second ago. What Caitlin Clark is facing, Bronny will face times 10.
Yeah.
If he gets on the court.
Yeah, so I almost think his old man is putting him in a bad position.
No.
Like he should have just let everything happen, holistically, where whatever team wanted to pick him, like they said him and his agent, Rich Paul, were making calls telling teams not to draft him, this, that, and the other. Once again, I would want to play with my son too. I get it. But is he setting him up for failure?
No. He's setting him up for blessings. He's going to make a few $1 million.
All right, so you watched the Two Live Stews experience. So let me get to this point here.
The Wire.
Right, The Wire point. You remember in The Wire where that episode where Marlo, they had the co-op. Remember they had the co-op. They were doing everything business-wise, all the dope deals from the different parts of towns. And so they had the co-op, and they came to this one place, and they had this meeting, and this is right after Marlo and his crew had killed Prop Joe.
Okay.
You remember they killed Prop Joe? And when they came to the meeting, they were talking, some of the other cats from the other neighborhoods were saying, like, whoever stands up and takes responsibility for killing Prop Joe is the one that got to connect, or vice versa. And so halfway through the thing, the little introduction, they're sitting there and everybody's waiting for the first person to talk. And Marlo stands up and says, yeah, I hope y'all, I know y'all heard about what happened to Joe. I just want to say I took responsibility. I wish LeBron would just take responsibility, man. I just wish he would come out and say, I'm controlling the strings. I'm the puppet master. I got Darvin Ham hired. I got his black ass fired. I got JJ Redick, my boy, on my podcast hired. My son, the reason why he's drafted, because of me.
Why would he do that?
Stop being quiet and hiding behind. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. Stop it.
Well,
we understand you have power, bruh. We understand. Stop lying. Stop lying.
When did he say he didn't do anything? When did he say that?
I want him to come out and say he did it.
Well, but no, why would he do that to appease you? Are you kidding me? You sound like a fool. Why would he do that? And if you were,
because I want him to keep it a buck with us, with
Listen,
the people, with the Laker fans.
But Doug, see,
he did it. He did all of this.
You too often remove yourself from situations. Okay, about 5 or 6 years ago, you and I had an hour-long conversation talking about. I'm gonna be specific here, and I probably should have okayed this with you first. We had about an hour conversation where you talked about wanting or wishing one of your kids or multiple or all of your kids will be willing to work with you and under you to learn the business that you're doing. You talked about making it a family business. You were in a position to make it a family business, but your family that would be in the business wasn't entertaining it. They don't want to do it. They don't get it. They don't understand that. So now you're going to tell me the things you just told me and ish on LeBron for doing exactly what you want to do, but your kid didn't fall in line?
That's not a good comparison, because I'll tell the world that. I wouldn't hide that I wanted my kids to join the business. I wouldn't lie to people saying I don't want them to join the business. My point to you is I got a little sense of disrespect as a Laker fan that LeBron is doing. It's very easy to quantify this as sneaking around.
You got to stop.
Just be real with us, man.
You're making stuff up and you're lying. It's conjecture and it's not good.
And you know what? I think people would respect him more if he just came out.
You have not heard LeBron James say anything that you just said he needs to do. You haven't heard it.
Hold on.
You haven't heard him say.
Once again, you're talking about something different. What I'm saying to you is I think people and Laker fans in general would come out. If he had a funny demeanor about it and says, yeah, man, I made some calls and I talked to Rob Pelinka and I said, can we get Bronny on? And Rob says, yeah, we can do that with 55. If he would have come out with an attitude like that and just be happy-go-lucky and say, you know what, man, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm at the end of my career, and I just don't think it was a good fit with Darvin. The Lakers asked me, and I said, I think we should go in a different direction. I think if he did that, I think we all understand. But all of this, we don't have anything.
Did you demand this same bullshiggity from Bill Belichick? Did you demand the same bullshit?
I don't care about Bill Belichick and the New England Patriots. I'm a Laker fan. I'm telling you this from the perspective of a Lakers fan. What?
Nepotism has taken place in every genre of the world, every business.
Okay.
So you want LeBron to stand on the pulpit and say what he should or shouldn't do, but Belichick, Giannis, Bobby Ross, there's too many people to name. Doc Rivers, there's too many people to name. They don't have to, but LeBron does.
Okay. When we get back from the break, I want to make one point about nepotism. And then we'll talk to Arlie, talk a little entertainment. Once again, short show today. I got to be out at the top of the hour. But I had to get that off my chest. It was in my heart. You know what I'm saying? But one last comment about nepotism when we get back. We're on a tight schedule. Don't go away. 2 Live Stews Experience.
Hey, people, it's your boy, Chef Rock. There's a new sheriff in town, Southern Edge Beverage Company. And let me tell you, you better taste the edge. Watch this. Taste the edge. Sweet tea vodka, salted caramel whiskey will rock you. The taste is smooth and refreshing. Gluten-free, no harsh burn for the blessing. Make it neat. Have it on ice. Buy both bottles. Have it twice. Mix with your favorite fruit juice. Nice. Mix a liqueur combo. Hype. we're black owned. Yeah, finest in Atlanta telephone. College Park, check this bone. Sweet tea, vodka, fix your fam. Southern Edge Beverages, Instagram. Salted caramel whiskey on the edge. New sheriff in town, baby, taste the edge. Southern Edge can be found in the following locations in the metro Atlanta area. Total Wine and More in Alpharetta. Camp Creek World of Beverages. Prohibition Liquor. Firewater Package. Crest Wine and Spirits and Bim's Package Store. It's time to taste the edge. Southern Edge, baby.
The good folks at Southern Edge had a wonderful showing this past weekend in Tampa, Florida for the 84th International Conclave from the Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. Good morning, Ollie. How are you doing today?
Good morning. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we hear you perfectly fine.
Oh, looking like
I'm in the jungle.
the black Goldilocks.
Ollie, I got to say this real quick. I don't know how long you're going to keep it because I know women like yourself, when you travel and go places like you are, you do your hair differently, so you don't have to keep up with it. But I like that look a lot.
Thank you. Thank you. This is
Ollie
me doing it 5 a.m.
Ollie was doing the little duck lips. When women do this, they like
They
it.
think they cute. They cute, girl. They cute, honey. Ooh, it's cute.
Shout out to
I
the
didn't
good
know
folks
my
from
line.
Southern Edge. The Two Live Stews are powered by the good folks from Southern Edge and the Two Live Stews Experience. We appreciate y'all. Southern Edge had a great showing in Tampa this past weekend. Ollie, tell us what's going on. What you up to these days?
One second.
Look, y'all.
One second. It doesn't feel right for me to talk about my last point about Bronny, so we'll do it in the last segment.
No, now it's fine, Doug. You said you wanted to do that, so go ahead and do it now because we forget. We will forget.
I'm gonna just look at myself. You go ahead and talk about what you want to talk about.
No, and it's good that you're in here because you can give an opinion as well. All I want to say is I hear everybody saying, oh, white folks been doing this forever. And that's 100% true. I mean, they do whatever the hell they want. But be very
That's how
careful.
we got them W's. That's how we got them W's.
Right. So be very, but my
presidency.
point is be very, I haven't heard anybody say this to this degree, I'm going to say it. Be very careful with, proclaiming that we're happy to see nepotism happening for LeBron James because white folks been getting away with it forever. Because you know why? We're only 9% of this population, okay? We're going to lose that fight more often than we win it because of the numbers by itself. Okay?
So should we not do it because of the numbers? No.
I'm not saying
hell no.
I'm not saying, but my point to you is understand
That's a dumbass comment.
Hold on. Understand the reason why we have affirmative action is for this exact same thing. The numbers aren't on our side. We don't have a lot of people that own businesses that can hire people, that can fire people. So be very careful for openly rooting for nepotism. Nepotism, we're not going to win the nepotism game, is all I'm saying.
Look, man,
we're not going to win to that level.
But Doug, we should.
So hard.
I couldn't disagree with you more. I hear what you're saying, and I understand you have a valid point.
Okay.
But for LeBron James,
I have a valid point.
For LeBron James not to flex the muscles that he has would be worse than him not.
All right.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
Okay.
It's ridiculous. There's too often where we're in positions of power and we will not relinquish that power to those that we love or have access to. So now someone does that, and you want to tell other people that looks like him, oh, be careful doing that. Bullshiggity.
Okay. All right.
Well, I understand what Doug is saying, though. Ryan, I understand what he's saying, because if we get to a point, what they tend to do, put my hand in the camera, what they tend to do is they double down on it. So I understand what he's saying in terms of, like, we don't have as many places where we can provide nepotism like they do. They own everything. So if they start going, oh, yes, what y'all want to do, then we're going to do the same thing. Then it's going to be, let's not get
Stop,
But
y'all are tricking yourselves. They do that. They're going to do that.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not saying they're not. I think
we shouldn't do that because we got to keep in mind that we're the minority, and if the majority does that anyway,
I didn't say
once again.
No. I didn't say we shouldn't do it. I'm just saying we got to be mindful. That's it.
But the point is being made.
He take everything.
Go ahead, Marley.
Run with it.
Marley, go ahead.
Good morning, Stewies. I am all the way live. I done stole somebody else's vacation. I am notorious for stealing vacations. My friends will say, we about to go to so-and-so. I'm like, for real? I'm going. So if you see right now, I am in the jungle of Tulum. We did a wellness trip, me and 3 of my line sisters and another friend from Xavier. And we are out here just like the toilets are outside. The showers are outside. They probably got some cameras. Y'all gonna see me on a they probably got cameras in the trees and stuff watching us shower. So it's probably gonna be a class action lawsuit soon. So y'all just wait. I'm gonna be rich.
Y'all showering outside naked?
We're showering outside.
A real
naked.
shower.
Ooh, it's so liberating. The water is so good. Ooh.
Have you looked around in the trees? Are y'all trying to look for cameras while
I'm
you walk
trying.
around?
We are. Now I got my line sister, my
Just
six is
tell
with
the
me.
truth.
She
Y'all at a nude beach. Tell the truth.
I wish, but it's not nude. I've never been to a nude beach, and I've never been skinny dipping. I will before my death. Skinny dip and nude beach. I will.
I skinny dip before.
At least, and it needs to be soon before I get fat, get big, and stuff start drooping real bad. So just know you will find Arlen on a new beach soon because stuff be moving around for those of us who
Remind me to tell you my skinny dipping story at some other time on the show.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready.
I've got a couple of those.
I know you got a million of them, child.
not a
But
million.
now you on 360, lifetime 360. No more for you. We can understand.
Hanging and swinging.
All right, y'all. Okay, listen, Stu, it's what it is. It's your girl, Arlywood, all the way from Tulum. I got the Arlywood report for you. So when we were supposed to get together last week, we got too busy and I could not get to this report, but it's very, very important. First of all, I want to send in some shout outs to some birthdays. Let me get my birthdays going. Y'all will be happy to know today is Plies' birthday. Shout out to our boy Plies.
What?
I love him.
We just mentioned him.
I know he is hilarious. That dude, he is all about the politics. Some of the stuff he says, funny. His Britney, when he was in love with Britney Spears, hilarious. So shout out to Plies, who said, don't let the bros get your girl, because she gone. Another birthday today, famous Amos Cookie Man, Wally Amos, 88, singer-songwriter Victor Edward Willis, who is a founding member of the Village People. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. He used to always dress as the police or the naval officer. He's 72. Wow. Evelyn Champagne King. Shame. Bum, 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 dun, dun. What you doing today? 63 today. Multiple Olympic gold medalist winner Frederick Carl Lewis is 62 today. That ninja could run.
Yeah.
He cannot sing, but the ninja could run. Have y'all ever heard him sing the national anthem?
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Every time in the van when something going wrong, we all go, uh-oh. That means we going down a bad place because that's what he did right in the middle of the song. That was hilarious. Oh my God. So anytime you have one, you go, uh-oh. That means we're about to go someplace bad. Rapper, singer, songwriter, record producer, Melissa Arnett, Missy Elliott is 52 today. She was recently inducted into the Hall of Fame. Didn't know it. And of course, I mentioned rapper Plies. And then we have actor, singer Chloe Bailey, who was also a part of last time's Lifetime Achievement Award performance to Usher. I think, in my own opinion, she did the best out of all the people. She is 20 little bitty 5 years old. Bless her Lord.
Two things. I saw her on her and her sister on the BET Awards last night. And I talked about it on Facebook, but we grew up with her father. I went to summer camp with their father, Douglas Bailey, for like 3 or 4 years back in the mid 70s. They from the Low Country, bottom line.
Did not know that. I bet if I heard him talk, I could hear it. I just need to hear y'all talk.
Oh, their daddy, you definitely could hear it.
Say.
Yeah, his daddy, their daddy is from the next
probably
town
Hollywood
over.
now.
Saint
and they both of the girls had a presence at the BET Awards last night. One in the stage and one on the stage. It was awesome.
They're very talented young ladies. They've been doing this for a minute. They can sing in real time. I struggle with them trying to find their image, but that's a story for tonight. Anywho, so today, I want to talk about this story. I don't know how many of our Stewies saw the OnlyFans model Mia Mercy chasing the NFL player Terrell Lewis down a hotel hallway fully naked after he allegedly ran off without paying his woo-ha bill. It goes viral.
Who is that? Now, who is that again? I think I saw this video.
Okay.
Or people talking about it.
Let me tell y'all, Doug not gonna remember this, but I sent this video in the group just to want to discuss it because it was just so much. Doug it was Naughty first who thought it was me, that I was the girl in the video. That girl don't look nothing like me.
No, not in this picture, but the picture you sent, you did look more like her.
No.
Not in this picture.
Yeah. No.
First of all, I said, I'd like to, because I find the positive, and especially at this wellness retreat, we're going to use our good words of medicine. I find the positive in that you all thought I looked that nice and young and supple. Thank you. But no, I am not running down the hall naked after dude. First of all, ain't nobody paying me. Oh, there's so many parts of this that ain't me. But anyway, so yes, this is Mia Mercy. She is an OnlyFans star. I don't know how I went down that rabbit hole one day, but baby, she has a very, very long tongue. Her tongue stretches like down to here. So go check it out for those men who might be interested.
Who is Terrell Lewis? I'm sorry.
He plays for the for them people right there. He now for the Eagles because what she did do after he didn't pay his PUSS bill, PUSSY bill, after he didn't pay his hoo-ha bill, she tagged the president, the coach, the coaches, the anybody she could in information saying that he allegedly ran off without paying the star, and I need y'all to run me my money. She then does an interview. Yes, sir.
Go ahead, Ron.
Well, I was going to say, I don't know this from experience, but I would guess if you're in that type of business, don't you get your money before you get smashed?
No.
Not only the second part of that is
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know either.
Oh, hold on. The second part of this is, aren't you telling yourself, isn't that business illegal?
That's what I kept saying.
You can't be a prostitute. You can't sell your body for money legally, right?
You can't in Vegas.
So why is she emailing people and
she wasn't? When I tell you I've tried to look up the legalities of this to try to figure this out, I have been baffled, and I'm not a clutch your pearls girl most of the time. I'd be, just everybody live your life. But she had me clutching my pearls from an interview she did on this show called Old Jumper, I think it is. Oh my God, y'all. She just went full throttle about his dingleberries and what she had licked and sucked, and she was not shame at all. And this is my question to you all. Y'all remember Corinne Superhead Stevens? I remember there was like so much taboo around who she was doing and what she was doing. And she talked about her skills. She had a video out how you could do it. This girl plus so many more are the new. Do y'all think we're about to have a new Superhead?
We're going to talk about that. Let's talk about write this down. We're going to talk about this tonight at 8 p.m. also.
Make a note.
Okay. We're doing a pop-up.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to be at the beach at my pop-up on my phone.
Perfect. That's dope.
Well, it's been storming here this morning, y'all, so I might be inside.
Real quick, for the record, she's going to get more business because of this. She's going to be sought out more because of this. Everything she said, the videos, she's going to win because of outing herself, as long as she doesn't get herself prosecuted while doing so.
Superhead story.
Uh-oh.
Not what you thinking. We had her on the show.
I was like, oh, do tell.
We had her on the show, and something we said or I said to her, she hung up the phone on us, man. You remember that?
She kind of assumed that we were judging her, and when she had enough of it, she said, "Judge not, bitch," and hung the phone.
She said, "Judge not, bitch,"
and
hung the phone up on us.
Yes.
But if you're a professional publicized hooker,
sucker.
She's a sucker. She wasn't a hooker. She was an alleged sucker.
A sucker.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
This girl, and then the same thing with this girl. She said, "I like to get guys off without having to have intercourse. I just want to do it because I haven't." Because people, they said she was mad because in some of the comments, people were like, "Well, he must not have liked it." So she goes on to tell the story about how she slid in his DMs maybe like 2020, and then they kind of hooked up. She had been flued out by somebody else, like some rapper who she would remain, because confidentiality is key in this whole thing. So he flew her out to LA, and I guess she was showing she was going to LA and blah blah blah. So then dude Terrell Owens, who played for the Eagles, sees her and that she's going to LA, and he like, "Oh, I'm gonna come out there, or I'm out here. I'm not sure how you went Philly to Eagle. I don't know where you from, but." She didn't tell that part. He then gets with her, and so she was like, he busted twice that night before. I mean, she's telling this descriptive story. Then when she says how old she is, I was like, oh my gosh, she's just a baby. Technically, she's like 26 years old, living this life. Where are we going?
Bless her, Father.
Where are we going, people? Bless. I don't know if it's a dad. That's what I got to do some research on. Where your mama and your daddy? Her mama might be like Young Miami and their mama. Like, girl, you better get it. I told her to get hers, honey. You better let a nigga gonna lay on you. Because people say the bouncy house ain't free. So she just making sure that her bouncy house is paid for. I guess.
I wanted to tell Superhead, man, I've been hung up on by more important people than you. You remember Lisa Leslie hung up on us too?
Yep.
It might have been me.
I forgot why. Yeah, it wasn't me. I forgot why. About that.
Well, I said something condescending, I think she thought, about women's basketball.
Women's basketball.
This was 20 years ago.
Rel Scott says Terrell Lewis, not Scott. Terrell Lewis, not Scott. That's what Rel said. But Rel don't know.
Oh, I said Scott. I meant Laura. I meant because it's on the I probably said one thing and then got excited. But it is Terrell Lewis. He is correct. Player Terrell Lewis.
You said Owens.
And they had a video. I probably said Terrell Owens, child. Oh, he probably gonna be mad. My bad.
Appreciate Terrell.
Well, that's the one we know. I don't know the Lewis one, but what we do know is him now. And that girl, my story was like she in the flats. Y'all know how they say the routes y'all run, you're in the flats.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
They baby should have been on the team. The way she ran after him after the money, the baby was in the flats. Wow, down the hall. She did not get her money. But
that's hilarious.
Yeah. Okay. So second up, just right quick, our poor boy Kanye, bless him hard again. He in the news. He's getting a lawsuit. It was just filed Saturday. Reports that he's calling people new slaves. He has a bunch of African American workers who have Caucasian people who are their bosses, and they're being demeaning and making them work long hours and not paying them properly and threatening them. And so he and his chief of staff, Milo, a name I cannot pronounce in the back, a Greek guy, they're being sued. Stay tuned for this lawsuit because I don't know where it's going to go and what it's going to do. Oh, and his fiance, Bianca, while she's not named in the lawsuit, not named as a defendant in the lawsuit. She is named in the lawsuit as they're supposed to have a porn channel. Yeezy is having a porn channel, and apparently she's sending porn to the people that work there, and some of them, of course, they're underage workers at age of 14, which is also illegal. I'm not sure how you're getting away with this. What? So that's why there's a lawsuit. Yeah, it's just a lot. Yeezy, I'm just concerned about him and where's the lowest place he can go next. If in fact these allegations are true, where is he going next, y'all?
For years, Doug and I said that things with Mike Tyson wasn't going to end well. I mean, I'm talking decades ago. We were clearly wrong because Mike is doing extremely well. He's leveled off. Right. The legal cannabis industry has probably saved his life. But this thing with Yeezy is not going to end well. I mean, he just keeps doing things that are just so blown out of proportion. Yeah. It's not going to end well.
Yeah. Kind of remind me kind of like Tupac behavior. And Tupac wasn't around that, He was going way too early. I think
the feds killed Tupac. The feds killed Tupac.
Possibly.
Because he was going to unite the Bloods and the Crips.
I wouldn't bet against
that. That was his book. But yeah, I think we're going to see a lot more just foolery. Like what man? I mean, I understand you want your woman to be fine and it's cute. But what man really wants somebody to walk around naked the whole like this? She just walk around pretty much naked, and now she's sending porn a little bit. She's not sending it to them, but she's transported porn across the airwaves, and then little children can see it, and it's just what is happening?
It's working for him and for her, and I don't think it's going to stop.
Speaking of naked, did you see the BET Awards last night?
Oh my gosh!
Everybody was naked. I saw parts of it. I watched it. I watched it so that I could have some conversation about. I'm concerned about the fact that we ain't got no good singers. But anyway, we'll talk about it tonight.
Arlie, thank you so much.
Arlie.
Yeah.
Have fun, okay? Have fun, Arlie.
Shout out to y'all. I'm going back to the beach.
Okay. Right. Looking forward to seeing you tonight on the beach. Up next in the we're going to get into our last little bit of topics here.
So we got two things to do. Business. We got to do the old top 5 poll, and we got to talk about the new top 5 poll.
I love it. That sounds great. Great job, Arlie. Thank you. Y'all keep it locked to the Two Live Stews.
Y'all have a good one. See y'all later, Stewies.
Powered by the good folks from Southern Edge Beverage Co.com. Keep it locked.
Shout out Southern Edge.
The Two Live Stews are brought to you by Southern Edge Beverage Company. Sweet tea flavored vodka and salted caramel flavored whiskey. You're probably watching this on a replay. Stop it. Pause the video. Pull out your phone and scan the little QR code right there. And buy you a bottle, buy 2, as the great Chubba Rock says. Buy 2 bottles of the Southern Edge salted caramel whiskey, sweet tea flavored vodka. It's just phenomenal. Trust me, you will like it. I haven't received any complaints at all about Southern Edge. I mean, it is fantastic. You can drink it straight. You can drink it neat, but just phenomenal. Southern Edge Beverage Company, southernedgebeverageco.com.
Hey, people, it's your boy Chub Rock. There's a new sheriff in town, Southern Edge Beverage Company. And let me tell you, you better taste the edge. Watch this. Taste the edge. Sweet tea vodka, salted caramel whiskey will rock you. The taste is smooth and refreshing. Gluten-free, no harsh burn for the blessing. Make it neat. have it on ice. Buy both bottles, have it twice. Mix with your favorite fruit juice, nice. Mix a liqueur combo, hype. We're black owned. Yeah. Finest in Atlanta telephone. College Park, check this bone. Sweet tea, vodka, fix your fam. Southern Edge Beverages, Instagram. Salted caramel whiskey on the edge. New sheriff in town, baby, taste the edge. Southern Edge can be found in the following locations in the metro Atlanta area. Total Wine and More in Alpharetta. Camp Creek World of Beverages. Prohibition Liquor. Firewater Package. Crest Wine and Spirits and Bim's Package Store. It's time to taste the edge. Southern Edge, baby.
The fact is that his big kill on the black people is the millions of people that he's allowed to come in through the border. They're taking black jobs now, and it could be 18, it could be 19, and even 20 million people. They're taking black jobs, and they're taking Hispanic jobs, and you haven't seen it yet, but you're going to see something that's going to be the worst in our history.
Thank you, President.
This guy. It is the Two Live Stews, Doug Stewart and Ryan Stewart. The Two Live Stews experience, powered and fueled by the great folks from Southern Edge. Check them out on the web at southernedgebeverage.co.com.
Now we're gonna have a little fun with that video there in a second, but that's what a lot of the colonizers feel, that we only are supposed to have these jobs, not these jobs. Don't even consider or think you can have one of these jobs. You have these jobs. These are your jobs. Like, your name should be on it. Your jobs. Yeah, man.
And James and I talked about it last night and this morning. No one on the panel at the debate, President Biden, who in return, after that stupid statement, made the same black job statement. No one moderating the panel said, hey.
Didn't check them on it. No one checked them on it.
President Trump, exactly what are black jobs? And when you say black jobs, what is that? They just, so because I watched that while we were in Tampa. I watched the entire debate while we were in Tampa. The thought of no one saying, can you please tell me what a black job is, or where you got that from, or they just, I thought while watching it, wait a minute, damn, I didn't know there was such a thing called a black job.
Right. It's ridiculous. It's insulting, offensive, ridiculous, just plain ass silly and racist. I mean, really it is, to just have a thought like that black people are built for these jobs, or these are the only type of jobs that they have. And these, all the other 99% of the jobs are designated for white folks, is insulting to say the least, man.
Rel Scott, man, I miss Dick Gregory and Paul Mooney.
Oh, yeah, Paul
and
Gregory.
And then Biden jumps right behind him and says the same thing. Like, yeah, there's clearly it was a lot. It was a lot to digest.
We got a lot of time to get into that. Two things we got to talk about before I got to dip. Number one, the top 5 is back by popular demand. All right, so the last top 5 that we did, top 5 things Atlanta is known for. And can we get the final results? Wow, looks like I started a new winning streak. Number 1, black people getting it. Number 2, black strip clubs. Number 3, Waffle House. Number 4, Outcast. I misspelled that when I put it up. And number 5, the AUC, which is all the HBCUs in Atlanta. Thank you for that. That's win number 1. I'm jotting that down. Good try, champ.
Before we get into the today's top 5, I do want to say one thing about your top 5.
Oh, here we go.
There's grounds for me to throw this that went out. No, you're laughing, but I'm serious. You're laughing, but I'm serious. There's grounds for me to throw that win out. Okay? Because
why are there grounds to throw that poll out, the top 5 out?
The question that was posed was, other than Waffle House.
That was not the question.
Yes, it was.
That's the
graphic that was shown to me.
The meme that I showed everybody,
right?
You didn't even see this meme until the show. The meme that I showed anybody that precipitated the question, the guy that made the meme, the black man guy, the troll in the group, he mentioned Waffle House.
He's
the
troll.
Question that you had nothing to do with Waffle House. We didn't say anything about Waffle House. You could have used Waffle House. It didn't matter.
Listen, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that.
Good.
I'm not going to do that. But there's grounds for me to do that. Because you weren't supposed to use Waffle House in your answers, because the question posed had you can't use Waffle House in it.
No, it didn't. Go back and look at the question that was sent to you.
I'm not going to do that.
And you're watching the Two Live Stews experience.
I'm not going to do that.
So today, in honor of, I'm saying that loosely, in honor of this whole thing that took over the interweb, black jobs, we listed and giving you our top 5, quote unquote, black jobs. You go first since I'm the winner again.
Listen, if you keep throwing it in my face, I'm going to get it thrown out. I want you to know that. And you know I'll do it.
Come on, man. You don't want to do this. Stop doing that, man. We went through a whole big controversy about this. People want the top 5, and you want to do something like this again?
I'll do it. Look at me. I'll do it. Don't try me. Throw it in my face one more time and watch what happens.
Hey, hurry up and
one
go,
more
man,
time.
I want to read some chat before I got to get out of here. We got 8 minutes or 15
My top
minutes.
5 black people jobs, which really pisses me off to even do this. Number 1, Nick Saban's headset cable carrier. If you watch college football, you notice on the sideline that head coach Nick Saban, when he was on the sideline, had this black man that did nothing but run behind him and hold the cables to his headset. Clearly, that is a job that only black people will have. Number 4, professional deflector of Karen/Ken privileged folks.
Or Caitlin Clark. You should put that in there, too.
This is the job. Okay, because Karen and Kens are out there so heavy these days that we got to have somebody that can deflect whenever they approach us, trying to get us locked up behind their BS. Number 3, why you can't touch my hair consultants. These people need to be with young black girls and young black boys that have a lot of hair on their head, because they're always being asked by the others, if I could touch your hair. Just let me touch your hair.
I hate when somebody used to touch my head.
Well, that's why that job,
yeah,
you can't touch people's hairs. Well, the consultant job is very important. Number 2, Sunday AM candy church lady. At Centenary United Methodist Church, that job was held by our Aunt Ninny. You remember that, right?
Yeah, and at Wesley Church, they had one too. Our granddaddy church, they had a candy lady at the church.
There's a black candy lady at every church that we attend, and every little kid and adult knows who that lady is. And if 500 people ask her for a piece of candy, she will produce a piece of candy for 500 people, and the bag is not that big. And last but not least, and I'm dead serious about this. I'm gonna talk about it here in a second. Take your ass to the polls and vote. Canvassors, specialists are needed when it comes to black jobs. I was very, very torn about participating in this top 5 because it really hurt my heart. Cuts me to the white meat.
Yeah.
Okay. So I wanted to do some good. I wanted to do some bad, but I wanted to win the poll. So that's why my list is like it is. But the last thing I wanted to say is, this is the exact reason why we need to take our black asses to the poll and vote accordingly.
Yeah.
Because if there's another whole segment or society of jobs that we didn't know about until last week, shame on us. But it's our fault for people to be in a position like that guy is to even say something like that.
Yeah.
And it just be ignored by everyone involved with the entire broadcast. No one said anything. I don't even recall CNN when the show was over. I don't recall the people that was on that panel saying, hey, what are black jobs? And there were 2 black people on that panel. Maybe I didn't watch it all the way, but that's my top 5 list, man. And we gotta do something about it. Oh my God, it's killing me.
And we can have a whole pop-up show on this political thing, man. And
I don't want to do that. I don't think we should do that.
So your list was very interesting, very unique, kind of long-winded in my opinion, but hey, that's your list.
I was torn. I was really torn. I consulted with a few people because I'm like, should I use all 5 spots for the betterment of the people? Should I?
Oh, so that was your goal, to be funny, even though we know this thing is offensive, this whole subject is offensive, you wanted to turn it into a positive.
I wanted to try to make it a positive, Doug.
I did the same thing, but not to the degree you did. Go ahead and put the list up, Nadi, the winning list. Coming in at number 5, black people jobs, barbershop vendors. There's always a dude coming into the barbershop, kind of like Lenny from Good Times 40 years ago. He opened up his coat and he got like a kitchen sink. He got like a dog. He got everything you need. That ninja to walk into the barbershop is 100% a black job. Coming in at number 4, the candy lady. Now, you talked about the candy lady in the church. I'm talking about the candy lady in general in your neighborhood, which when we were growing up was our grandmother.
The great Marie Rivers was the candy lady.
The great Marie Rivers sold cookies, candy, ice cream,
ice pops.
Ice pops. She sold all that stuff out of her back door.
Yes.
Shout out to our grandmama.
And listen, it's hilarious now. There was a front door to the house and a back door to the house.
Right.
Guests would always come to the front door. But the kids that wanted candy or icy pop or something would go straight to the back door and knock on the door, and she knew exactly what was going on.
Hello, she didn't have no damn license. You don't have a license when you're the candy lady. Coming in at number 3 is the club promoter, janky club promoters. Every ninja in America think they could be a club promoter or they could throw a party and people go show up or whatever. It's not that easy, people.
It's not.
Not everybody can be a club promoter, okay? As a guy that's thrown many of an event in his time, it's not easy as it looks, okay?
Right.
Coming in at number 2.
Moving forward, you're the same guy that will throw every party into the future for Southern Edge and Stewart Media Entertainment. Yeah, it could have been done better this weekend.
Coming in at number 2, the point guard position, okay? How many white point guards or other than black point guards have you ever witnessed in your life other than John Stockton and Mark Price?
White chocolate.
And white chocolate. So anyway, the long story short, it's very rare that you go see anybody other than a brother at that point guard position. And the number 1 black job in America, it has to be, because there hadn't been a white defensive back in the NFL since Jason Sehorn 30 years ago.
Yep.
Okay? The number 1 top 5 black people jobs is defensive back in the NFL, shorty. There go your top 5 list. Go ahead.
Quick comment on the defensive back one.
Mm-hmm.
At Georgia Tech, there were like 3 defensive backs that were walk-ons that were white. One of them and I are still good friends to this day. We try to golf once or twice a year.
Mike D?
Well, no, Mike D was a baller.
Mike D wasn't a walk-on. Okay.
No, Mike D was a scholarship. But there were 3 walk-ons, okay? And whenever we had to do drills that use dummies or get water or something or go get this, go get that, coach would always send those 3 guys. Hey, A, B, and C. Y'all go get so. So about a year or so in, I said, hey, coach, real quick. You always send A, B, and C to go get stuff or to do so. Can I ask why? Is it not important for them to hear the instruction? Is it not important for them to be coached? Why do you pick those guys to always go run the errands? He goes, they're not playing no goddamn ball. They got to do something, right?
Right.
So I like your list, man. I think I got you, but I like your list. That was a good list.
Somebody, I think it was Philadelphia. Philadelphia drafted a white defensive back out of Iowa this year that was rated very high, like in the 2nd round or something like that. Yeah. And they mentioned it, or maybe they didn't mention it because that's just politically they can't do that. But the talk on the internet was about this is the first white defensive back to get drafted or expected to play in the NFL since Jason Sehorn.
Wow. And Jason Sehorn played 20 years ago.
At least 20
played when I was
ago.
in the league. Yeah, it was early 2000s, late 99 maybe, late 90s when Sehorn was in the league.
Jason Sehorn was a beast though.
He was very good.
He could play fast as all lightning. So we'll have the poll up in about an hour or so, okay?
Dogs and Poodles, Stewie's real quick. Doug, just give me a second. Stewie's real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I really need you guys to No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Go ahead,
don't
man.
Do that.
I think clearly my list is superior to yours, but go ahead.
Stewie's, I really need you guys to vote with your hearts and your minds and vote against the establishment. He's already started off with 1 win that he kind of won unceremoniously, if you ask me. But I need you guys to come up and vote, step up and vote.
That's the wrong
and make
word.
Sure that what'd you say?
That's the wrong word. Go ahead. Go ahead. We know, man, CTE and
I just need y'all to vote. I need y'all to participate in the vote. That's all. Thank you.
You got anything else before we read a couple of these chat messages for the last 3 minutes? I can hang around. Are you going longer today, or are we done in 3 minutes?
Everything else I have, we'll do on tonight's pop-up. We were intending on going longer because there was so much stuff, but since we're gonna do a pop-up, we'll run it out when you leave, and then tonight we'll get into all this other stuff.
All right, from Courtney Williams, y'all getting Bronny Braun in some preseason games, and that's it. Courtney's saying that Bron's not going to make the team.
My question.
Bronny, I'm sorry.
There's no way Bronny will not
make the
be
team
dressed in a Laker uniform game 1. And there's no way by the midpoint of the season that Bronny's not on the floor with his father. That's
not
going
starting.
to be a reality.
You don't mean starting.
I didn't say anything about starting. I said be on the floor with his father in live action. That's a condition, and that's part of the contract that was agreed upon by Pelinka and the Lakers and LeBron James.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you. There's no way that he's not going to make the team.
Right.
Because it would be too much of an embarrassment. And I think LeBron set this kid up for failure, but I don't think he set him up for that much failure. He's going to make this team. I don't think they're going to cut him.
He'll be there for the foreseeable future. At least the next 3 years. I think LeBron signed a 3-year deal. He'll be there for the next 3 years. He's the reason why Bron is going to stick around for the next 3 years.
It's a package deal.
Damn right.
Stanley Favors, the Stew's back. What Doug and Ryan? Glad you guys are back. I think he meant what up. Hey, thank you, Stanley, man. We appreciate it. Pass the word. That's really important. Rail Scott, teams in the West scratch the Lakers off their teams to worry about in the playoffs.
That's not true. Bron's about to give up money, not get paid the max that he could get paid to bring in another star. So we'll see who that star will be. We hadn't talked about much free agency today. But, yeah, the Lakers are going to be just fine. There's no doubt about it.
From Uncle Mike, can Bronny be any worse than Thanasis, which is the Greek Freak's brother in Milwaukee? I don't even think I've ever seen that dude touch the floor.
I've seen him play a couple times, and he's out there for like a minute or two. He may get a half of a rebound, and he's back on the bench.
From Adrian. What up, Cuzzo?
Your brother, the league MVP, he should be on your team if you want him there.
What up, Cuzzo? Adrian says LeBron has always worked with the front office to get the teammates he wants and needs. I don't see anything wrong with it.
I agree.
Absolutely.
I agree.
He's the freaking puppet master.
Yep.
I mean, and I'm not mad at him throwing his weight around. Just be.
When you're the league leading scorer in the history of the game, you have some weight.
All right, man, I got to go.
Just like Caitlin Clark. She's the college league leading scorer for men and women. She's got some weight. But we've overlooked her weight because of her. But we're not overlooking the weight of LeBron. We're telling him to flex. It's the same thing to me.
All right, so I got to dip, man. 8 o'clock tonight, we're doing a pop-up on all the other stuff we didn't get a chance to get to. I'll see y'all in there, all right?
Real quick, man, giving you an A+ for today's show.
Okay.
I think Arlie did an outstanding job. I mean, she's on vacation just like someone else that produces the show.
That's called
still
commitment.
Participated.
That's commitment.
She's committed.
Thank you, Arlie.
She's committed.
Yeah.
She's committed. An outstanding job being produced by the show. The show was produced by James. Let me say it that way. Great job, James. We appreciate you, brother.
The great Naughty Head. We shouldn't call him Naughty anymore? Is he like outgrown it? Okay.
No, Naughty's red. I mean, we're talking about that tonight. So y'all make sure you tune in tonight at 8 p.m. for a Two Live Stews pop-up show. All the players from this morning will be there. And God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. If you don't know him and need to find him and show him love, that's all he's showing you. Nothing but love. I'm going back to Paris.
Peace.
Crystal seashells never sleep where the beast dwell. Monster the music, you the shit, improve it. This is hip hop. Get your shit chopped.